if it's still recording.
I don't know either.
Sustainable weight loss is not a thing. It's a complete scam. I'm going to tell you why.
First of all, just look at the mountains first. Oh, this is not even a good view. Let's take it. But I'll tell you why it's not possible.
She's holding my arm like a microphone.
It's because we're humans, and it's human nature. We're not robots. So we deal with the
You can just hold
emotion. No, I don't want to. Okay. The emotional ups and downs of being in a calorie deficit. Now back to Tim.
Okay, here's the deal, right? Sam and I both, fitness coaches, we've had this scenario many, many times with clients where they will literally see very fast and aggressive progress. And we tell them that. We're like, hey, we're gonna get you fast and aggressive progress, specifically as it relates to weight loss. And then, maybe they lose 4 pounds in a week or something like that. And then they go, this is not sustainable. This is not a good thing. It's like, it's not meant to be sustainable. It's weight loss. Everyone's looking for, it's a party up there. Anyways, weight loss is not meant to be sustainable. This is like the biggest scam of all time. It's not meant to be. It will naturally flatten out. Think about it like this. If you lose 4 pounds in 1 week, then you lose 3 pounds the next week, then you lose 2 on the next one, then you lose 1, then you lose 1, then you lose 1. Like, it flattens out. You know what I mean? So you want it to be aggressive actually at the start, and you don't want it to be sustainable because this shit literally is meant to end. Like, it's not like you just lose weight forever indefinitely. It will eventually end, and ultimately you shouldn't even be losing weight that long. Like Sam, she competes as a competitive bodybuilder. She will soon be an IFBB pro, so she competes at a very high level. She will take like a 6-month prep, and that's like not normal. Like, this is what is required for her situation to be shredded as a female on the bodybuilding stage at a very, very high level. And for the average person that's still maybe trying to get shredded, trying to get a 6-pack, just like what I just did, not too long ago, and I'm still holding 10 to 12% body fat, not stage lean, but pretty damn lean. Like, that shit has to end, and that's not going to take you 6 months, or at least it shouldn't. Forget about how much weight someone has to lose, like, total. What do you think is a reasonable default for like a fat loss phase?
For the average?
Like for duration, I mean.
For someone looking to get lean?
Yeah. Like, say I wanted to. It doesn't really matter, actually.
This is not a bodybuilding answer. It's not a contest prep.
Okay.
But realistically, 12 to 16 weeks.
Yeah, I would agree.
Yeah.
I would agree with that. Like, I like my default to be 12 on the short end for most people, on average, and then 16 on the high end. And some of my clients, I will push longer. I will push into the 20s as far as weeks. And sometimes it's necessary, just depending on what happens throughout that phase, because sometimes they go on vacation and then they have we naturally plan like a little mini diet break and whatnot in there. You know what I mean? But if you're legit losing weight every week or two, your diet phase, your fat loss phase should be like 12 to 16 weeks probably. And then you go into a different like build phase, maintain that body fat percentage, eat more food, reverse diet out of there. And then you can go back into a fat loss phase if you still have fat to lose. Like, any of my clients that have like 40, 50, 60 plus pounds to lose or more, and they want to get lean, then that's kind of how you have to do it. It's not like you do it in one shot. So this idea of like sustainable weight loss doesn't exist. What's meant to be sustainable? The lifestyle changes, the habits you build, the mindset shifts, your identity transformation, like how you live your life, like all of that shit, that is sustainable. The actual weight loss isn't. Because think about it. If you had sustainable weight loss, if you're like, I found this diet, it's totally sustainable diet, specifically fat loss diet, then it's like, okay, it's sustainable. So you're just going to do it forever until you're 0 pounds and die? Like, you know what I mean? It's like, it doesn't, when you think about it and you take it to the logical end, it doesn't actually make any sense. So this is why if you're someone who's like, no, I feel like sustainable is healthy, I need like a sustainable weight loss diet, and that's what I'm looking for. I'm looking for something sustainable. It's like, you got to get away from that. That's not a thing.
I think they also confuse, like, you can get shredded and then you can stay in a maintenance. I think people get confused because they think they need a sustainable weight loss diet, but I think they're getting that confused with being in a maintenance, because you can get shredded and then you can hold it by being at maintenance with your calories, because you can choose if you want to gain weight or not when you have that much control over your intake.
Well, and I would also be more specific there as well. Don't maintain your body weight. I just had this conversation with a client tonight. When we move you into a maintenance phase and out of the fat loss phase, we're not actually trying to maintain your body weight, because that's silly. Once you add more food in with more glycogen, your weight will go up. Your body fat shouldn't. So in a maintenance phase, we're actually trying to maintain your body fat percentage, not your body weight. Body weight should spike. Like, I hit 172 pounds at the end of my fat loss phase, like 2.5 months ago or so, whenever that was, however long it's been. Yeah, 2.5 months. Are we going over here? And I'm like 178 to 180 now. So I've gained like, I don't know, just under a pound a week, which is like reasonably quick for maintenance. But like, I don't know, I wake up in the morning and I'm shredded, dude. I still have veins, on my waist, and I'm super, super lean. So like, that's all that matters to me at the end of the day, is like not actually how much I weigh. It's going to be way more around my body fat percentage. But anyways, sustainable weight loss is a scam. That's literally the whole point here. Stop looking for it, because this is the problem, is like, yeah, they'll get a little bit hungry during a calorie deficit. They'll get a little bit weak during their training, and then they give up. And they're like, oh, this is too hard. This is uncomfortable. I'm too hungry. I got cravings. I'm weak in the gym, blah, blah, blah. This isn't sustainable. And then it's like, you literally were just about to see awesome results if you just stuck with it. But the fact that you're looking for a sustainable method totally sabotaged you, and that totally ruined everything. So stop looking for sustainable weight loss. Start looking for sustainable lifestyle change instead.